Day One Journey, episode 1500. Wow, 1500. 1500. What would you learn if. Dot, dot, dot. What would you learn? Well, in the past few days, I've been doing some exercise about purpose, finding my purpose, and a theme that was being repeated between the different questions was in the exercises, thinking about purpose and goals in life. Some of the exercises involved questions like, what do you want to do if you had all the time in the world, if you had all the money in the world, like trying to think without any barriers, any limitations, just let your mind flow. Yeah. So let's say I have all the time in the world. What would I learn? So I'm not sure if I shared a few days ago what kind of skills I want to develop, but I did write to myself that the skills I would always like to focus on things that can help me with most areas in my life. Focus on the basics, focus on the fundamentals. One is of course communication skills. Another one is focus skills, meditation, work on my mind, being able to focus on one single thing for a long time. It also has to do with self-hypnosis, connecting to myself as well, sort of being focused, being connected to a certain part in myself that move towards a certain thing. Today, by the way, when I asked this question, I chose the color green. What would you learn if. This is the craftsman. This is the part within me that moves towards growth. So overall, I like to develop skills that has to do with communication, with focus, but sort of working on my mind. And things that I want to do with my body. Because, well, in my opinion, no matter where you go, there you are, yeah. Your body's always there, yeah. So work on my body, which for me means strength, mobility, flexibility, also body language, which is kind of posture, body language, which is also has to do with communication. So these are the things that actually excites me to work on, because I know whether, like, even if I don't understand why I'm practicing this specific thing regarding communication, I know it can help me with so many things, because we are social beings. We communicate. I communicate. Right now, communicating with you on the doing this video. Afterwards, I have my family here, so I'm going to talk to my dad and my mom. Then I meet my friends, and I'm going to talk to them. I communicate using my words, using my body language, and everything. So we are social beings. I am a social being, so becoming a better communicator. And by the way, communication for me is both ways: listening and communicating, and putting the message out there. It's both ways. So it's not just about when I listen to someone and I have this urge to respond, but I sort of practice the skill of shutting down these voices on my head and keep focusing on what they say, practicing not listening with the intent to respond, just listening for the intent to understand. This is also a skill that I want to develop, skill that I want to practice. And today specifically, just sharing this with you, I was quite excited about revisiting my Italian tutorials that I used 5 years ago, 6, 7 years ago, when I thought about moving to Italy. Today I'm flying to Sicily for 2 days with my friends, and so I just really enjoyed yesterday night actually as well. Today in the morning, just listening to some of the Italian that I learned, realizing that I remember more than I thought. which just makes it a bit more exciting because it's like on the end of my tongue. It's just almost there, so it's just refreshing the information. It's not even learning it from scratch once again. So I got a bit excited just about the learning. It's not a general communication skill because it's very specific. It's the Italian language, but if the question is, what would you learn if you had all the time in the world? Well, I will master the Italian language. I love this language, and I probably learn Spanish as well. Yeah, if I had all the time in the world, I'll probably learn more languages. Italian is just a language that I really like, and I do still see myself in one scenario or another living in Italy, maybe in the future. This is about it. Have an amazing day, day one. See you tomorrow.